Well, Ruben Amorim has been fired as Manchester United manager, which I must say I'm not entirely surprised about, but does lay the groundwork for something that I wanted to do. So the eagle-eyed amongst you, or the one or two that might actually be watching this video for some reason, will notice that I have some classic Manchester United shirts hanging up behind me. And so, since I've been a fan since I was about 3 or 4 years old, and I always assumed if I got around to making videos about Football Manager that I would do a save with them, and that's what I'm going to do. In a whirlwind of chaos, the powers that be have decided to have a raffle amongst the fans to decide who's going to be the caretaker manager until the end of the season. And I won. Eyebrows have been raised, of course, however. And so a few rules. One being to have at least one academy graduate in every matchday squad. Next, I want to play attacking, exciting football whenever possible. And finally, this will be just until the end of the season to see if we can achieve any sort of redemption from last season's finish of 15th. So, let's get into it then. I did all the boring stuff, all the minutiae. I set up a base tactic and skipped all the tutorials, etc. I even set about hiring some backroom staff and messed about setting up the training. Also, since I have no control over cup competition results when setting up a game like this, and United aren't in any now, then when they come about, I'm just going to let my assistant control those games and make sure they get knocked out. I will take over the reins in my first game against Man City. Bit of a baptism of fire, you might say. For the general tactic, I chose a 4-3-3 with various different tweaks that I'm not going to go into on here. And then looking at the squad planner here, goalkeeper, right back's a problem, centre backs, all right, left back's all right. Defensive midfielder is also a problem. I think we need some central midfielders, maybe. Right wing's good. Left wing could do with somebody. And up front could also do with somebody. So it's clear that we could do with some reinforcements. And it's time to do some transfer business. It became apparent early on that Man United have but a pittance in the transfer kitty in this game. So after I offended the board by asking for more money, I sold off some transfer clauses and set about trying to offload a few players without pissing off the whole team. I looked at the free agents, the transfer list, the loan list, and players who are out of contract soon to see if I could get some bargains and wheel and deal something. Anyway, after a bit of creative accounting and a few offers, I was able to get in Danny Welbeck, and Billy Gilmore before the Manchester derby. I would have liked a couple more players, but I'm still waiting for the work permit, so got to work with what I have. I hope you liked the video since you made it all the way to the end. So why not subscribe and catch me in the next episode? Please like and leave a comment below if you don't mind. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I can see you for the big match.